We are going to try and write 5,000 words in 24 hours. I just have to figure out how to get there. Nothing really makes sense anymore. In November? How dare you? Hello, my name is Mariah and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video that I'm trying to film. We are going to try and write 5,000 words in 24 hours. So I know in my last video I was talking about how challenges haven't really seemed that appealing to me. Well, things very quickly took a turn because life has been so busy lately. And this week is Thanksgiving and there's just a lot of things happening right now. So I wanted to really utilize my days off. So I'm setting aside tomorrow, November 27th, to spend all day writing. I'm going to try and basically double my word count for my book. Real quick, a little bit about my book. So right now, I am writing a children's book. I'm writing a mild fantasy children's book. So it's set in a make-believe kingdom, and there's a group of kids, and they go on this little adventure. So that is basically what my story is, and it is definitely been evolving as I've been writing it, and I feel like there's a lot I want to dive into, which is why I'm excited to get past the drafting stage, because I feel like editing is really where the magic is going to happen for me, especially because this is my very first book. I've never committed to writing a book before. I usually write poetry, so this is definitely a big change for me, but I have been having so much fun and I cannot wait to keep going. So right now it is a little bit after 6. It's 6:15. Let me see if I can show you. Not really, huh? We're gonna go grocery shopping as soon as my husband gets home from work, but as soon as I get back, I think I might try and do some writing tonight, and then in the morning tomorrow we'll spend all day writing, and I want to get as much done as possible. My goal is to hit 5,000 words. We will see how that happens. And technically, I will have until 6:15-ish tomorrow. So I will meet you back here after we go grocery shopping, and we will get to some writing. Right now it is 10:17. I got home about an hour ago and I did some writing. I got 667 words, which, considering how sleepy I am, I think that is definitely a good win. That puts me at 5,500 words. We will see how much I get done tomorrow, but I am gonna go to bed. I'm calling it for the night. Nothing really makes sense anymore. Words are meaningless. And then tomorrow we will start bright and early. Not sure how bright and early, but we will get some good writing in. Good morning. It is 9:30. I'm getting a little bit of a late start this morning. I had to do some laundry. I had to get a bunch of stuff together this morning, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm excited. I have a little drink. This is a strawberry rose drink. Anyway, really good. Love it. And I have some notes in my notebook. And then I have what I wrote last night. I think I've been trying to think about where I'm going with this story, because I'm at this point where I feel like my chapters are not quite going as planned. And I don't know if that's because I just need to make my chapters longer, or if I should split them into 2 chapters. I feel like I'm a little bit torn about that, but we are making progress and it's really good. And I'm excited to see where it goes, because I know where the story is going. I just have to figure out how to get there. But yes, I think one thing that's sticking out to me are my characters right now. I definitely have like 3 distinct personalities for the children that are all friends. There's definitely one main protagonist, and her name is Emma, and she is the type that doesn't like to be told what to do. She has a lot of personality and she likes to lead. And the 2 other boys, one of them is very quiet and more of just like a do what he's told kind of personality, where he doesn't want to cause too much trouble. He just wants to get things done and do what he's supposed to. And then there's another boy who is a little bit more similar to Emma, but in the sense that it's not that he doesn't like to be told what to do. He doesn't like to be in charge. He just likes to cause mischief. He likes attention. He likes messing around and playing with people and just being the star of the show. So those 3 characters, I think they work really well together. I think they play off of each other really nicely. I have a lot of fun interactions so far, I think. But my issue is, now that things are unfolding, they're finding things out about their village that they live in it's right before they go on this trip to go celebrate. The whole kingdom gets together every 8 years for a celebration day. I think where I'm getting stuck is just knowing how much to include of each character's reactions. Like, because obviously Emma's the main focus. She's the protagonist. She's the reason that this story is happening. Obviously, these are her best friends. These are her 2 friends that she's known the longest. And how do they react, and how does that affect her? So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of brainstorming that. But I think I might just make it a really long chapter and deal with it later, because as the story goes, I'm sure I will figure out where each thing goes and how to put it together. So I think I'm just going to leave that for editing me. She's going to have a lot of issues with me, I think, but, we'll get there when we get there. So now that I am finally ready for the day, we are going to get started and get some words in. Okay, so it's been about an hour. It is 10:30 right now. But I just did a bunch of writing. Actually, I think it ended up being really productive. 875 words for that little sprint. I just have to switch over the laundry and stand up for a little bit, but I'll be back at it. I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like whatever's happening is working. So these characters are coming to life, and I feel like I'm getting it. And I also feel like my history with acting and directing and like theater in general is really helping me with my characters. I think hopefully that they come across on the page and through the dialogue. I hope that it's pretty strong for a first draft. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. I will be back in a little bit. We're going to do some more writing because we are hitting our goal. Okay, so I did a little more writing. It is now 12:13. So I'm gonna get some lunch. I am definitely really hungry. So after that, I think I might go to the park. I think I'm wanting a change of scenery, so we'll see how that goes. I'm actually really excited about where I'm at in the story. I think I'm getting to like the really fun parts. Oh, but I got 1,100 words in that last hour and a half or so that I wrote. I guess it was close to 2 hours. Oh my gosh. So time is flying today, but it's good. I feel really productive. I've been able to get words down every single time. I guess that puts me at 2,600 words, give or take. I'll put like an actual word count. So yeah, I'm gonna get some lunch and then we might go outside. Okay, I am back. I spent some time at the park. I think I got like a good hour and a half there writing. I did stop for a little snack, so I got some iced coffee. We'll see how this goes. Lately, coffee has not been agreeing with me, but it just sounded so good. And I'm so sleepy this afternoon that I thought a little pick-me-up might be nice. I feel like I definitely slowed down there at the end. The words came a little bit harder for me. I think I was just getting tired, and I mean, I've spent literally all day writing, so that makes sense. Okay, so I wrote a total of 727 words at the park. And like I said, I think it was like a solid hour, maybe an hour and a half that I was there, but a solid hour for sure. Thankfully, it was a really nice day. It was a little bit overcast. There was a nice breeze, so it wasn't too hot. Even though my watch says that it's 84 outside in November, how dare you? I think I'm over 3,000 words for today, for just today, which is amazing because it's 3:30 right now, which means I have about 3 hours left in this 24-hour challenge. And as far as what I'm writing goes, my characters are doing really well. I think I'm at a really fun spot in the story. I think I'm about halfway. For my age range that I'm going for, it's pretty like early middle grade, so think like 8 to 12 years old. That's kind of my target audience for this story. And of course, that doesn't mean that nobody else can read it. I love reading middle grade books. That's a lot of what's on my shelves over here because I grew up reading them and they're some of my favorite books, which I think is why I was gravitating towards writing a children's book. But I think my total story should be about 20,000 words if I stay on track. And so that puts me, I have a total of around 8,200 words right now. But as far as the story is progressing, I feel like I'm running into this problem. I don't know if it's a problem necessarily. Maybe it's not as big of a deal as I think it is. But where I feel like my chapters are moving slower than I thought they would. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe I just really want to go 100 miles an hour, and as I'm writing, the story is like, hey, chill for a second. It feels like the last couple chapters for me have been getting ready for the thing that's happening. And so I'm just ready to get to the exciting thing. We'll see how I feel after my little snack, after my little pick-me-up, and see if I can get some more words this afternoon and evening. Okay, so it is officially the end of the day. It is about 10 after 8, and I am calling it for my 24-hour challenge. I know I technically went a little bit over, but if you count the time we went grocery shopping last night, then it all equals out. So this last little sprint that I did was about 655 words, which puts me at a grand total of 4,047 words. So in 24 hours, I got 4,000 words, which is really, really good. I know my goal was 5,000, but honestly, I don't even care because this is doubled what I had before, so I am that much closer to finishing my draft. I'm pretty sure that I am about halfway. I'm at 8,890 words for the total draft so far. Calling this a win. This definitely helped, and this gave me a lot more peace of mind because going into the holidays, I mean, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and this weekend is just going to be busy. So this helps me make up for not being able to write that much this week. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is really good progress, and I'm very excited for where my story is going, but I wanted to thank you for joining me for this trying to write 5,000 words in 24 hours journey that we've been on. I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe, like, do all of the fun things, and let me know what you are working on or where you are at in your draft in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your project and where you're at. I'd love to discuss it with you. So, thank you again for joining me, and I hope I will see you again soon. Bye!